Summer has come, and it's time to plunge into the world of fun. This time for slides, submarines, speedboats, and everything associated to water. Here we go! It's the landscape, the native bush, and the great New Zealand outdoors that keeps tourists coming back to the country. Sure, there's plenty to look at, but what's the point of a visit without getting amongst it and enjoying it? Jet boating means sit back, buckle yourself in, and feel the acceleration. The jet boat was developed in the 1950s by a New Zealand farmer, William Hamilton, to allow navigation of the shallow Canterbury rivers. However, enterprising New Zealanders soon realized its potential as an adventure activity. A New Zealand jet boat ride will take you powering through narrow river gorges, almost brushing against sheer rock faces, or skimming across the surface of water channels that weave through the shingle banks of braided rivers. This is an unforgettable dose of adrenaline that you should try. The handheld fin that lets you swim like a dolphin while being dragged behind a speedboat. A sub-wing is a device with two wings that is towed along by a boat to enable a person to be pulled underwater while twisting, turning, and performing acrobatics. The adrenaline sport was invented by Norwegian teenager Simon Seversten, who, bored on a family holiday, fashioned together a wing from old banana boxes. The person using the invention can swim at a speed of up to 6 miles, gaining unforgettable sensations from underwater flight. Just try, but don't forget to come up for air. Hydrofoils, the mopeds of surfing. Foil board is a simple surfboard with a hydrofoil that extends below the board into the water. This surf can also be equipped with an electric motor. This design causes the board to leave the surface of the water at various speeds. Due to the hydrofoil's underwater characteristics, you can angle higher into the wind than on traditional kiteboards, which ride on the surface of the water. As a result of reduced friction, hydrofoils can attain high speeds and lift at lower speeds than common surfboard or kiteboards. The Jet Surf. This surfboard can move without the waves, hence you no longer need waves to surf. The most powerful surf equips with the single-cylinder, 2-stroke 330cc engine, runs at 45 horsepower, enabling the jet pump to put out 350 psi of thrust. It allows the surfboard to accelerate to speeds up to 46 miles per hour. You can easily use jet surf on a narrow river. SS-18 yacht, with a cockpit hovering high above two massive water skis. The SS-18 from London's Gliders Yachts looks more like an amphibious UFO than any yacht or boat. But it's designed for much more than just unique looks, offering a high-performance ride with enough stability, speed, and comfort to sit back, sip champagne, and chat with your closest friends while island hopping at 55 knots, about 60 miles per hour. Flying Kite Tube. Although taken off the market due to people dying and getting severely injured, I'm sure that won't stop you as there are similar tubes still for sale. The Flying Kite Tube measures 10 feet in diameter and is meant to be used by one person at a time. These kite tubes actually bring you into the air, assuming you have a boat powerful enough to tow it. And if you hold on tight enough and are able to balance just right, you just might make it out alive. Modular Inflatable Water Park. If by some chance you find yourself being a billionaire and owning a lake, you might want to consider purchasing this giant modular inflatable water park. With tons of different modules that connect to one another, including a blob, a rock climbing wall, and water slides, the inflatable water park is perfect to create your own floating obstacle course. And then, place it in front of a very crowded beach filled with angsty children and let no one use it but yourself. The Sea Breacher is a 2-seater boat and at the same time a submarine, which accelerates up to 43.4 miles per hour. But the distinguishing feature of this thing is that it knows how to dive like a dolphin out of the water, swing from side to side, ride on the tail and side, and wag the fins. In one word, it's like the most intelligent dolphin in the world. But such an entertainment will cost you $156,000, so you better rent it on one of the lakes in the USA. It might not look much more than a typical outdoor water slide at first glance, but the Royal Flush is what warm summer daydreams are made of. The Royal Flush, located at the BSR Cable Park in Waco, Texas, is made up of a trio of slides that vary in length, height, and their ability to shoot riders high into the air. All 3 slides end up in the same 15-foot pool. The smallest slide has a slower speed and smaller trajectory, and the largest features a 100-foot drop for more adventurous riders. And the last absolutely free entertainment, the illegal water slides. One of these slides situated in Australia. The dam built in the wilderness is not so easy to find, but it's worth it. Why do you need water parks if there are dams? Warning signs, do not jump, do not swim, like a barbed wire fence, do not frighten daredevils. The speed of slipping is stunning, as well as the emotions from the water slide. You will say, Australia! Where is the USA slides? Here it is. This one located at Silver Lake Flats, American Fork Canyon. Warning, it is necessary to stock up on protective helmets because in the finale of this Slade, the powerful tossing is waiting for you. Great place for tubing down the spillway with your friends.